Okay, it's Tuesday, May 17th. May 17th? May 16th. And we have 5 warm-up questions from section 10.1 on circle geometry. The first question says, what is AC called? So the first thing you need to know is when it says AC, it has this line above it. And that means a line segment AC. So from one point to another, where there's a finite or a predetermined amount of distance, what is this line right here called? And what did you put for that? It's called a radius. That's right. So your answer for number 1 is a radius. R-A-D-I-U-S. The second question says, what is angle ACB called? So I'll grab my highlighter. A to C to B. So what it's really asking is, what is this angle called? And we know it's an angle because it has this symbol. And it goes from A to C to B. Now, it could also have been called something simpler. What could it have been called instead? Just angle C, correct? ACB just tells us the coordinates of it or the orientation of it. But angle C has a name, and we learned it yesterday. It's called the central angle. The central angle. It has a name. It's called the central angle. And that's formed when the middle point is connected to any endpoints, and it makes 2 radiuses that makes a central angle. Angle ADB, if I grab my highlighter, I'll use blue this time, A to D to B, is connected to those same A and D points, isn't it? Just like the middle point was connected to A and B, the A and B is also connected to point D. The name of that angle, Isaiah, is called the inscribed angle. Inscribed angle. Now there's a relationship. Over here, it says angle ACB, or the central angle, is 92 degrees. When A and B are connected to the center, making a central degree angle of, in this case, 92, if those A and B are connected to another point anywhere outside of this part here, which we'll get to in a second, it will always form what's called the inscribed angle. And that inscribed angle will always be what in relation to the measure of the central? Always half as much. So if the central angle is 92, what's the measure? It will be 46 degrees. Why? Because inscribed angles are always half as large as the central angle. So this would be 46, this would be 46, this would be 46, this would be 46, and so on and so forth. And finally, the last question, what is this yellow highlighted part here called that connects 2 points on a surface? It is called an arc, A-R-C. A-R-C. And actually, I should have put question 6 down, and I'm going to put it right now. And I'm going to take random 2 points again. I'm going to put an E and an F, and I'm going to connect those 2 points. What do we call that? What is EF called? Anybody? It's called a chord. A chord.